Randell Clifford means Detroit, Michigan, born and raised January 3rd, 1985. By any means, Detroit Free Press newspaper article written in 2002 by Mick McCain. Often home alone, Redford CC's Randell Means has had to clean up the house and his life on his own. Means is a hard-hitting safety and running back on the defending Division I champions who will try for another state title when they play the East Kentwood High School at 1 p.m. Saturday at the Pontiac Silverdome. He is also an amazing young man, spending the last 4 years turning his life around and becoming a top-notch player. And he has accomplished it without much help. Actually, Means, 17, has had many mentors. His father, who died when he was a sophomore, his two brothers, his uncle, with whom he rarely speaks, his uncle who died when he was a junior in high school. He has learned from their mistakes. His mother, Agnes, works long hours and has a boyfriend Mean doesn't particularly like, so he spends the majority of his time alone, which is fine with him. I've raised myself, said Means, who moved in with one of his brothers when he was in the 8th grade. I'm more of a solo person. I'm not a party guy. Instead of going to a party, I'd rather be alone or chill with a girl. Because Means is often alone, he washes his clothes, cooks his meals, and cleans the house. A lot of college kids can't do that, what Means does, per Coach Tom Mack. That wasn't always the case. Means never got into serious trouble besides bringing a toy water gun to an elementary school, and he was expelled. But he was always on the fringe of trouble. He attended 3 elementary schools and 3 middle schools. He was never in a gang, but he and his friends did get into fights. From Means, when people think of gangs, they think of drug dealers and whatnot, and it wasn't anything like that, Means said. Stuff kids did in high school, I did in elementary. I'm not going to lie. I smoked once or twice, got suspended a few times. I didn't take trash talking from anybody, and that bothered me. Means was also a punt returner, can run it for 4 seconds 40 for the 40-yard dash and a 10.9 for the 100 meters in track. He can bench press 225 pounds 18 times and squat 415 pounds as a senior in high school. He is quick enough to cover any receiver and strong enough to hit like a linebacker. At Redford Catholic Central High School, Randell is a 2-year starter through 12 games, led Shamrocks with 6 interceptions, also made 36 tackles, 4.4 at 4.4 speed. Fine blocking back who has rushed for 5.7 yards per carry. Coach Tom Mack, he is very aggressive and probably the strongest back on our team. He closes very fast on the run and also plays tough man-to-man coverage. Randell Clifford Means, Detroit, Michigan, born and raised January 3rd, 1985. Detroit PAL Football Youth League from 1995 through 1998 with the Detroit Panthers and Detroit Rams. Attended St. Timothy Elementary, now historical St. James Baptist Church on Evergreen in Detroit. Attended McKinney and Pitcher Elementary schools, as well as attended Taft and Ludington Magnet Middle School. Attended Perry Watson youth basketball camps at University of Detroit Jesuit. Led Ludington Middle School to the basketball championship against Winship Middle School. Attended Sweet Home Baptist Church on West Grand Boulevard in downtown Detroit. Now Henry Ford Cancer Center, once torn down historical church. Godfather was the last Elijah James, the pastor, and godmother was Claudia James from Atlanta, Georgia, but also worked for HAP Health Insurance for 30 years. Randell Clifford Means was a member of the Boy Scouts of America. As well.